MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Hiroshi Iwamura is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Tony Batista. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
First pitch, 7-0 pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Now in the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Iwamura, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third baseline. There is Seager. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Stepping in, George Bell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Roy Halladay will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the right fielder,
And the pitch.
31.
The windup and the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second. Boom.
Digging in, Brett Boone. Here's the first pitch to him. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third.
And with 2 gone, here's a look at our playoff tree. Of course, the winner of this series has a tough task ahead with the Boston Red Sox waiting next. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Batista is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Batista.
The right fielder, Jose Batista.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Line to the right side, but foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Delgado. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball well outside. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's Donaldson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he takes a called strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hopped up. Halliday over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Standing in, Tino Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Win.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Martinez stands at first with one out. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The 2-2 hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And the payoff pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Batting second, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
He's set. Here it comes. Now the 1-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
From the belt, the pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off the Toronto, the center fielder, Vernon Wells.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's off.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in, Russell Martin. First delivery to him on the way. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting up.
At the plate, Aaron Hill. Here's the first pitch to him. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. High chopper to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Coming to the plate now, Omar Vizquel. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
So now to the plate, Suzuki. 1-0 the count. First and second here with nobody out. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. And a double steal try here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bell is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Ready for another chance? Brett Boone, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony. Step back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. He waits. Now the pitch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping into the box, George Bell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Ground ball left side. Seager has it. A tag for 1. On to first, and they get them both. At the plate, Jose Batista, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ready on 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Blue Jays held in check. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Jay Buhner.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Wells is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Next for Seattle, Ken Griffey Jr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
To the plate now, Tino Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Randy Wynn, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off with the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And it's fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Standing in now, Vernon Wells. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Seared down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1, and they'll have to put the tag on him at second, but it's a 3-6 double play, and very quickly the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Kyle Seager is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Now batting.
So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bell is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next is the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So coming to the plate, Russell Martin, who's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 55.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Aaron Hill is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
At the plate, Tony Batista. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just fouled into the second deck. Set. Here's the 0-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Fouled off. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. James Paxton takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 65, James Paxton.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Encarnacion, the former Yankee, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season, is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to...
The 2-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's set and the pitch. George Bell is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ready with the 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The payoff pitch. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Suzuki.
Number 31.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now batting, Brett Boone. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Jay Buhner. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Batista is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready once again, Jose Batista will start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Now here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
In now, Carlos Delgado, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard ground ball to third. Seager fields it cleanly. The second for 1 on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless.
7th inning, correct.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Griffey.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Stepping in now, Tino Martinez. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. Martinez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. He loses him on ball 4.
The left fielder, number 2, Randy.
Stepping up now, Randy Wynn. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Bounce it to the left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Marco Estrada comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Marco Estrada.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. Now a curveball misses inside.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. First and second here with nobody out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Zunino, former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Omar Vizquel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Three balls and a strike to Vizquel.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in Suzuki, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So striding in, Brett Boone, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Delgado is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. J.J. Putz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 20, J.J. Putz.
Striding forward now, Vernon Wells. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Standing in now, Russell Martin, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Quinn is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Aaron Hill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony Batista. From the stretch. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Mariners 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Aaron Sanchez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 18, Aaron Sanchez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jay Buhner.
The designated hitter, Jay Buhner.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in, Tino Martinez. First pitch coming, here it is.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1-1 the count. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Randy Wynn, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Looking for the K, here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Brendan Morrow is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Kyle Seager will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Has a look, now the pitch. Morrow, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Mariners 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping up to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning, with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Martinez is there. 1 away. Digging in now, George Bell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Jose Batista fouled off. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now at the plate, Carlos Delgado, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. And the Mariners have taken their first step. They're headed to the American League Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at T-Mobile Park, 47,715. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.